Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to Toy Haven. Okay, so finally the time has come. If you checked out our Kane County toy videos, two-parter, you'll know where these came from. If not, go check it out. But at the Kane County Toy Show, I picked up this stack of G.I. Joe toy brochures, booklets, pamphlets, catalogs, whatever they're called. I got 10 of them. And I looked this up, there's actually 13, so I'm missing a couple of them. I got 83, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93. So I'm missing 82, 94, and 84 actually. But I gotta get these open, and I haven't actually looked at them, so let's go do it. And check this out. Also, demolition glass. Okay, I opened them all up. Let's get into it. So here's this one is pretty fragile. This is the 83 one. Look at this setup. I saw that too, and I almost picked this up. Used to have that case, but that one's cool. Just go on the belt. And on the other side, the other end of this one has the headquarters. Rare photo of Cobra Forces. Mobile Strike Force application form. Send it in. Look at this. Join the G.I. Joe Mobile Strike Force team. Special offers, here's the flag points. Oh, here's the gliders. Look at this. Sky Striker. Oh, these are so cool. So I'm used to getting those Kenner booklets where they have kind of all their different stuff, but this is cool just having, like how it's just all just Joe's. So, right there, 1983. Okay, so let's check out the next one I got. Yeah, this group. It's 85, there's more of the Mobile Strike Force team. So, that's on the other. The side is flipped. Alright, make sure you put your birth date on. There's Zartan. The twins, they got look at those faces on them. That's the Dreadnoughts. Let's go down. Look at this whole. Years. What was your favorite year? And this one is pretty good here. That's a great flight plan. I don't see the bomb disposable, but weapon transport. There was a boat. Night landing boat. Wait a second, but the back of it, that's the biggest one of all. Yeah, ready. How early this is now. 1985, they're already like, yep, we're buy a giant aircraft carrier already. And that's some commitment right there. There's I mean, the whale is really big. These weren't small. So I'm going backwards, kind of. The platform is really cool. I always like this bridge layer. Oh, I got the rattler. Oh, yeah, the stinger. Fantastic year. Okay. And another. So here's the main picture. There you go. Here's the Serpentor. Look at this checklist. So some of the ones from the previous year added on to the new ones up at the top. Alright, there's the little twins right there. That's more of the toy, but this is it. Right, Terradrome. Man, that thing is great. Look at the Night Raven. A couple updated pictures showing the vehicles again. And what is on the other side? What do we got? And all the Joe vehicles. Some of their gear. Wow. And this just really sells it. And these all came in these would come in the vehicles. Here's another. Showing the flag on this side too. And is there a bad year? It's not at this point. What's this one? Let's go. Let's show the main picture first. A lot of Joes. A lot of Joes. Look at that. I mean, there's the Joe list and the Cobra list. You know, not too many. Alright, now we get into the... I should start at the top this time. This thing's cool. It's pretty crazy, but it's pretty cool. Cobra Bug. This one, Stiletto. I always like the Imp. There's the Sea-Ray. Never knew the Sea Slug. I always had him and never knew there was a vehicle as a kid. I like this Buzzboard. So I like the Dreadnought Cycle. And here's the good stuff, the Iron Grenaders. Alright, what's on the next side? Some Battle Force. So this is 87. I think I messed up on the years, counting off the years on them. Because when I was opening up, I noticed there's actually 2 for 87. So this is 87 Part 1. There's all those cool weapon pack, motorized vehicle packs. That was really cool. Look at Storm Shadow out there. That Warthog is awesome. So here's Mobile Command Center. Showing, look at, here's another like this Defiant. That thing is huge. I mean, there's a lot of huge ones. This is cool. Stealth Fighter. There's the Rolling Thunder. Okay, let's get to the next one. It's the main. Wait, so showing the buzz board again. See, so this is another 87, but ballistic battle ball. That one's crazy. I've never seen this jetpack. Like motorized. Those motorized action packs are really cool. Let me start here at the top, though. So just some better pictures of some of them. There's the Mamba again. Cobra La team. Just kind of bigger pictures. There's the Sea Ray. Look at these ones. I like that cycle. That cycle is really cool. So we don't see as much. The Thunder Machine. Classic. Alright, so let's get more into... These are better pictures. There's the little bit bigger view of the Defiant. There's more. It's a better picture of this mobile command center because the other one didn't show at all. Here's this one folded up, opens up. Look at that triple T's on there. It's the Havoc. There's the Renegades. Oh, there's the Coastal Defender. That's what my son was looking at. It's like, what was in it? And it pops it open. And there's one of the Geos in there. Oh, these ones are cool. Battle stations. Very cool. And here's the core group. I like those 87 guys. Oh man, next year. This one's going this way now. So it's a little bit. I got my light over here, right next to me. So here's all the Tiger Force. And there's the new Snake Eyes. Here's where you really start getting some of the Vipers, really start expanding. Frag Viper, Alley Viper, Heat Viper, Hydro Viper, Astro Viper, Toxo Viper, Road Pig. Yeah, they really went at it with these army builders. Annihilator too. And then I got the Python Patrol. Oh yeah, it just keeps going. Slaughter's Marauders, Tiger Force. And so here's the vehicles. Zestro's Razorback, that's cool. So Demon, I love all these with the throwing the camo, Equalizer. Sick. And the Python Patrol. What would be on the other side? Oh, there's my favorite Hiss tank. Hiss 2. Oh, the Bug is back. Everything is. Yeah, so. There's the Thunderclap. This one's so cool. Rolling Thunder again. That wasn't the other one. And a little space shuttle. A couple more pictures. G.I. Joe Raider. Okay, so what year are we going into next? That was 88. Going into 89. No cool artwork on this one, just the logo. Here we get into the figures. Captain Gridiron. He had the best lines in the cartoon, I think. There's Snake. There's Snake Eyes again, but here's even more. Laser Viper, Saw Viper, Range Viper. It was my favorite. One of my favorites, Night Creeper. Rock Viper. And I really dig all these guys. I really dig all these different Vipers. Look at the Cobra Hammerhead. Looking at this, some of these I don't see too much. I saw a lot of boxed, some Rages, but there's definitely some ones that you don't see as too often at the toy shows. So it's fun to take a look at all these. Here's the one I want to get, is the Dominator. That one's so cool. Alright, here's one of the coolest ones. Right here, the General. That's awesome. There's the Retaliator. Yeah, there's the Space Shuttle again. There's the G.I. Joe Hammer. That one's really cool. Definitely remember that from the DIC cartoon. Oh, and there's the Battle Bunker. That thing's awesome. Oh, look at the shine on these Sky Patrol ones. That add some chrome to it. It's just like the opening of the cartoon. Really cool. You can check out the Battle Wagon. There's the General again. There's the Brawler. Look at all those guns. Oh, the attack cruiser. Show the little flying weapons really shoot. Yep, they really shoot. Start adding all those missile launchers. You can see this is 1990. Colors already started before 90, but now we're getting into it. Look at this. Air Commandos, Battlecopters. Definitely check out one of our YouTube short videos where we played around with that Battlecopter. Alright, so here's the characters all set up. It kind of seems like it's a little harder to see them here. These are all mixed in. Supersonic Fighters. And Viper was really cool. Look at that. Eco Warriors. There's the Hiss tank. Now the Septic tank. This just shows the pictures. They don't even have the figures yet. Now they're just showing the artwork. Coming soon. Battle Gear set. I like this one. This is 90. Let's look at this Duke. Oh, look at they got their little quotes, electronic sounds. Alright, the new headquarters. It's got this comic book kind of look to it now. And it's got the figures in there, but they got the little dots and stuff. That one's cool. Look at that. That's like, this one is really cool. A fort. Whoa. One of those missiles, Battle Wagon. Cobra Earthquake. There's the Parasite. I just love how many figures can go in these things. Cobra Rat. And this one. Oh, more Battlecopters. Air Commandos. Fly up to 40 feet. I want to get one of those. We'll check that out. See if it works. I don't think it's going to go 40. There's some more Eco Wars. Look at that set. So they just have the pictures of some of the characters there. There's the G.I. Joe fan club. That hat. Next side. Official enlistment form. So this is interesting now. So there's some figures, and then they just have the artwork for other figures. So it's interesting. And here's the whole Ninja Force. Real Ninja Spring Action. Real Ninja Spring Action. That's how it works. Weapons shoot with explosive flash. Whoa. There's the Supersonic Fighters. They're cool. Here's the tall. Here's the big figures. We'll try doing that. Yeah, here's the talking ones. These are great. Yeah, the real talk. Oh, wow. I need that Snake Eyes mask. I haven't seen that. Unless I missed it at a toy show, I've not seen that mask. I wonder how much that goes for. Last one. It's big. It's a big one. Hold it up this way. Is this the best way to look? So, we have the pictures. Ninja Force. And so a lot of them are weapon shoot. There's all the rocket launchers. You just have the pictures. The artwork. Not the actual figures. So here's some of the vehicles. You've seen those. The other one. There's a big foam rocket. Okay, flip the record, by the way. Listen to this G.I. Joe soundtrack. Definitely something to check out. Okay, what else? We have the headquarters. This one's really hard to look because, man, this one's kind of tough to look at. This folds. So we're right here. Yeah, I don't even come across that thing. Here's more art. They won't even reveal those the Star Brigade. Yeah, they don't want to show you it. Probably maybe they shouldn't have. Mega Marines. I mean, because this is coming to the end of the line. They're wrapping it up. And the Mega Monsters. Or is it just that giant case where you just dump them all in there? Alright, so here's the other showed just kind of just artwork of what the large figure. The artwork was pretty cool when you see the figures. It's okay. Look at these. Whoa. Those are cool. Okay, so look at this. This is a big one. I mean, whoa. Yeah, that's kite. Isn't focusing. And there's G.I. Joe boots, sleeping bag. Whoa, bike, helmet, of course. It's just these frisbees, flying disc, yo-yos. Alright, that's upside. There's the watch. I'll have to flip around for that, but right here's the G.I. Joe fan club. Comics, save on the comics. And here's this kid. Alright, so there it is. This was 92 then. Here's all these pamphlets. Alright, it was really cool going through these. Hopefully you enjoyed them too, checking this stuff out. And it was really cool getting these just for $1. Check out the Kane County toy video if you haven't, as that's where I scored it at. And stay tuned for just more stuff, toy hunting and whatnot.